You are listening to the Bills Blitzkrieg Podcast, brought to you by the Bills Blitzkrieg Network.
And the boys are back for the latest iteration of the Bills Blitzkrieg Podcast. Being horribly underqualified and underprepared to break down a full 7-round NFL mock draft, we've come up with a little bit of a different idea to celebrate draft week. A fantasy league for beer! I mean, have you ever thought, why can't I just smash together fantasy football and beer? It's the two things I love. I do them together. So we got you covered. We devised a full 7-round mock beer draft for new and seasonal New York State beers. We got 3 of us here. We'll get into a little bit more detail here in a minute, but we're going to have a lot of fun with this.
Maybe.
But, you know, this is something we need to be, if you're going to do a beer draft, you need to be good and properly lubricated for it. So, kick us off, Zach. What are you sipping on?
I am sipping on some Racket River Blueberry Wheat Ale. It's very blueberry and very wheaty and very delicious. What do you got, Jake?
That sounds really good. It's right in that season for wheat beers. I'm going to have to get myself a can of that. But I am sipping on a Western New York staple that just missed our big board, not because it wouldn't have been a first-round pick, because I can almost guarantee it would have, but it's because they released it way too fucking early, and it's the Genesee Ruby Red Kolsch.
Ooh.
So I'm cracking this bad boy open.
That's one of my favorites. They're so easy drinking.
Oh, yeah. Smooth. You can crush one. I could chug this without trying here right now. I'm not going to. I mean, I could. Maybe. I'm not going to chug it.
I've had Tuesday nights where, 12-pack just disappears, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
it's
not even show
juicy.
For work the next day sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. But no, it's super nice and juicy, real easy drinking, and a great. It's supposed to be summer beer, but of course, the way the beer calendar works, it gets released way too early every year.
Ooh,
just like
yeah.
You see the Jenny box in like February. It's a spring beer, and they release them in February. So
pushing it forward too soon.
Yeah, it's absurd. Cause I love a Ruby Red Kolsch any time of the year, but I enjoy it a lot better when it's like 95 degrees outside.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat, tossing some Frisbee discs.
I kind of fell in love with that
whatever.
Genesee. It's like strawberry lemonade, I think is what it was. Have you guys had this?
It was the strawberry lemon cream ale.
Yes, thank God. Oh, man.
That one made the board.
That was a pontoon sitter. Yeah, right there, Genesee.
Yes, sir.
20 seed. That's a sleeper. That is a sleeper.
That might be a riser. I've never had it. I didn't try it last season, so I guess maybe I got to put it on the list.
I'm just saying it's good.
Nice. All right, Rick. Let's give us a bev check. What do you got for us?
Well, this might be surprising to you guys. You might not expect this out of me, but I'm actually enjoying a Saranac Summer Pils out of the Saranac sampler. A lot of good. I think I mentioned the sampler once before, but a lot of good things out there. The blueberry beer out of there, though, not choice. I don't know, but I'm also not a blueberry fan when it comes to my beverages. But yeah, Saranac Summer Pils, pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff all around.
Sounds delightful.
I like the Pils.
The Black Forest Lager is great.
Lagers,
I've never had their summer Pils. That sounds great.
Eat a loaf of bread.
All right. So around the league, we're going to wrap this up real quick because there's not much going around in the NFL or with the Bills, except for that the draft is going to be Thursday, April 29th. That's Thursday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Blindly agree, sure, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
We're not going to fact check.
So,
nope, never do.
We never fact check. Just assume we're right all the time. Don't question.
We're right even when we're wrong. That's what they say, right?
Spoken like a true dad, Fred. But the draft's coming up. Bills have pick number 30. I'm just hoping that there's one of the guys I like and I've researched that's going to be picked there, so I'm not just like pissing into the wind trying to figure out who the hell that guy is. There's a lot of good guys that could drop. We got Travis Etienne that's been mocked to the Bills quite a few times. Caleb Farley, with his injury history, could drop down. But we'll see. I think Bean actually might toss us a surprise. I think he might even give us a surprise trade up, the way he's been kind of sneaky. Get that guy that's going to set him over the top for the Super Bowl push. So, I don't know. Regardless of what happens, I'm going to be excited to see a new first-round face in the Bills franchise. And help them make their push.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's always exciting when draft time comes around. You get the free agency, you pick up some stuff or some guys there, and it's exciting at that time too. But the draft, you got some prospects coming out of college, and it's going to be nice to see some fresh faces along with your old staples.
Absolutely. So, on to the beer draft. Are we ready, boys?
I think we're good to go.
Enough chitter chatter. Let's get down to fucking business. So here's the rules, right? We're gonna end this whole series with 9 beer teams each, right? These are all hopefully brand new. Couldn't find all brand new, but all very new beers, new releases, or seasonal releases that are just dropped for this season. All New York State breweries, and we have a beer board of 29 beers to choose from. 3 of us are competing. We have 1 minute each to pick per round. We'll have 2 free agent picks afterwards tomorrow, and that will be decided. Nice belch.
No, that was
powerful.
That'll be decided reverse order for the draft.
Spit it out. Come on, let's hear these rules.
I picked the draft board, so I'm gonna take last pick, but I got a number between 1 and 10. Zach, go ahead, pick a number.
This seems rigged.
6.
All right, I was saying 6.
This
so
is
you
rigged,
automatically
dude.
win.
Perfect. Nice.
Fred, you're picking second.
Oh my god. You guys probably agreed to that before the show started.
No,
That's what you guys were giggling
that's what
about
you
when
get.
I showed up.
Well, when you spend time with your family, going to do family stuff, being a dad, that's what happens to you. Me and Zach just sit back and we scheme. Trying to
Guys,
remind you.
who's gonna scream at her? Tell her pizza's not for dinner. All right. Things.
All right, hold on. So we'll have our team of 9. Scores are determined by a composite average between Untapped and Beer Advocate.
Okay.
We'll have points just like in fantasy football.
Mhm.
So the team with the most points after 1 month period, I'll compile all of the ratings that were posted after the draft. So some of them might have ratings from before, don't count. Only the ones after the draft. No researching while you're picking, so no Google, no Beer Advocate, no Untapped to try to gauge the scores. Just got to go with your gut, go with what you see, and go with what you know. And I just thought of it while I was doing the outline for the podcast. I didn't really think of any winner's reward or loser's punishment. Do you guys have any ideas?
Intimate shoulder massage.
We could
Saucy.
we could do that. I don't know. Loser gets nothing. Winner gets I don't know. What do you think? Case of beer, something like that.
Yeah, we could do a little case of beer. Maybe one of those Saranac samplers that Fred loves so much. We can buy one for the winner.
Or just a mixed pack, lots of good
Let's
stuff.
take whichever beer gets the highest per rating boost, like the highest percentage boost over the month. We'll get a case of that. So
sounds
Okay.
fair.
yeah.
And a case could be amount to a 4-pack.
No, it's definitely gonna be 30 exactly. No 28s. Don't even think about those 24s.
We'll see what we can do. Well, we might luck out because some of these are particularly rare one-off beers, and some of these might sell out real quick. So,
What is this?
We
Are
might
you
have
guys
to
just
go down
scared
the list a
of
little
buying me beer? Is that what you're worried about?
like you're gonna win. Get out of here! Get out of here! I'm the beer king. I'm winning this.
All right, let's do this.
Let's
Let's
get it
rush
started.
to my victory, please.
All right, so Zach, you are on the clock.
All right. So let me go through this list here. It's not incredibly long.
Yeah, so hurry
And
up.
once again, Jake here did the seating for all of these beers, and it's really completely subjective. And that being said, I'm going to take my first pick with Thin Man Buck Wild, based on the Billy Club cocktail of Loganberry, ginger, and lemon. It only feels right to pick the Loganberry beer because go Buffalo, and we love that city.
Yeah.
Going with the 14th seed with the first overall pick.
That's right.
I like
what
what comes
a
out of
wrench.
Thin Man. I just don't. Are they big enough yet? I don't know.
Yeah. That's a tough one. All right, Fred.
Oh, well, kind of. We'll just touch. Yeah, we'll just touch. Don't rush me, bro. Yeah, I'm not rushing anyone else. All right. No, I would just kind of maybe I'll start off strong. I think I gotta go with the Genesee lemon strawberry cream. I think it's gonna be a hipster hit. It's gonna be a hipster hit.
Man, what surprising picks right off the bat. We got the 20th seed and the 14th seed. The 14th going first, 20th going second. This is we have some really heavy hitters up here, man. We got some hype breweries. We got some neck beer loved.
But as
that people line up out back,
as I said, go ahead, Rick.
No, I'm just looking at reliability probably of producer, the hipster value. I think a lot of people are getting vaccinated. They're gonna go out and they're gonna want to have a little something, but they've been pampering themselves all quarantine. This is gonna be it, dude. It touches all the whistles.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like the seating is completely arbitrary. We're basing these off of reviews.
Is this all part of your minute, Jake? Or is
what?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, I didn't review the ratings as much as I could beforehand because I didn't want to have too much of an unfair advantage. So I just went on to their personal pages on Facebook, Instagram, or their web pages and found what they're releasing. And then I just, it's kind of my seating based on brewery reputation, hype, the style they're brewing, and general palatability, because we're going for ratings, right?
Right.
I didn't want to put something that might be a really well-executed beer, but a lot of people aren't going to like, and they're going to rate down just because maybe they don't like a really funky tart sour.
Okay.
So that was my general thought process. But yes, it's absolutely arbitrary based on my whim. But, I'm always right, like we said.
That's right. All right, Jake, what have you got for us for the first round for your pick?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, the Hudson Valley brew sounds fantastic. Curtain 7. And they collaborate with the Vale, two real heavy hitter breweries. Small places that don't have a huge footprint, but whenever they execute really well, and they are technically in the distribution arena because they do distribute regionally. With a sour double IPA with oats, lactose, pineapple, blueberry, and those Pinot Noir grapes, that sounds delightful, not too tart. But also the Finback Cattails double IPA, they always execute fantastically for their IPAs. Very creamy, hoppy, flavorful. The Equilibrium mango juice, hops already taste like mangoes, so why not add them in? Just add in a little extra mango flavor. So I have 5 seconds left. I'm going with the number one.
Jesus, way to milk them.
All right,
sir.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
You got a timer going. Jeez.
I have a very official timer on my phone. It's got 1 minute.
Turkey's done, dude. All right.
Great. Yeah.
All right, Zach.
Great pick for number one. But yeah, no, I will go ahead. I don't need the timer at all. I will go ahead and choose the Grim Castling Seasonal Saison.
Hey, slow down, man. You might want to take your time with this pick.
I don't need it. I did some research.
That's risky.
I don't know, man. I've had several beers from Grim, probably less than 10, more than 5, and they really knock it out of the park with everything that they do. Never had anything even remotely, even average with Grim. Everything I've had from them has been outstanding. So, if we're going by the ratings, I'm gonna go with Grim as number 2.
Yeah, I pushed them down. I was a little wary, and then just because of the description, I think it's going to turn a lot of people away. A seasonal saison, Eurocentric, very bitter. You're going to have bitter, funky, and also a lighter beer.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to turn their nose up to it.
It's also called Grim.
It's milkshake
it's
beers.
Not great, guys. We called it Grim.
Well, so I think saison has like a nice little niche kind of spot in the beer market. Mm-hmm. I've never had a saison that tasted like any other saison that I've had previously. So I think they're, kind of one of those beers that if it pops off, it pops off. But all right, so
now the Fred.
All right,
yes, sir.
Well, I think I'm just gonna hop right in here and just go with Equilibrium Mango Juice 1. Conspicuously hop DP. I'm going on the fruity picks. I think the fruity picks are gonna be popular. I think we're coming up.
I think you're right.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Equilibrium.
That's a good pick. I'm kind of sad it's off the board now. I wanted that. I mean, I want to try it. I'm gonna go find it at the store after this. Sound fucking delicious.
Yeah. Again, hipster bar. Mango Juice 1. Edgy, dude. It has 1 in the name. No space. Mm-hmm.
Number 1. There's actually a cool story about that. Is they used to be picked on, and I was reading this while I was putting on the list. People used to accuse them of putting mango in their beer because the way that they execute hops, it used to be so fruity and with that mango note. So they kind of played on this, and that was their Wi-Fi password for the longest time. So now they're finally actually putting some mango in the beer, and then they put the name of it as their password.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. All right, so I'm up now. The other half, Finger Lakes Barrel Aged Pastry Town is calling me. That's from the 2020 coffee waffle batch. Barrel aged beers are definitely in vogue right now. Everybody's been lining up in lines, especially in a place like Other Half, to get a barrel aged pastry stout.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about those. Haven't tried one yet.
Good, very good. The Drawn and Quartered Triple IPA by Nightmare, they do a really awesome job.
Nightmare is awesome.
Love them. And the Triple IPA, they're one of the very few that I trust to do a Triple IPA. But I think if we're going by ratings and not necessarily what I want to drink, a lot of fanfare, a lot of hype boys from Other Half. So I'm going to take the number 4 Barrel Aged Pastry Town from the 2020 coffee waffle batch.
All right. Jake's got Other Half.
Zach?
Actually, I want to divert super quick. Nightmare is a very cool brewery, and they do some of the best sours that I have probably ever had. Their beer is a little spendy, but they also name all of their beers after ancient torture techniques,
nice.
Which is
that's pleasant,
super cool, and do all of the artwork for their beers based on what they name them.
Wholesome.
So I'm sure Drawn and Quartered is some sort of ancient torture technique, and
it's do you not know what it is?
And no, I don't off the top of my head.
They tie a rope around each limb, and then they tie those to horses, and then they pull them.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, very interesting.
And if you will, just as trigger warnings are all the thing now. If you are a fan of heart, don't buy this beer.
You can't trigger warning after
on the can.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know if you needed a trigger warning from Nightmare, Drawn and Quartered, but if you did, we gave it.
There it is. You can find everything here.
I thought that was
Bill's
common
Creek
knowledge.
Podcast.
Drawn and Quartered. I thought everyone knew what that was.
I didn't.
I heard it.
All right, what?
Not
but
just
anyway,
What's that? You crossing these off the list there?
Oh
you
no, I
expecting
haven't.
me to keep track of this?
Zach's writing them down, so we'll trust him. I'll start crossing them off. Go ahead, Zach. It's your turn, though.
Yep, that's okay. So yeah, once again, don't need to waste any time. I'm gonna take
Hurry up.
Prison City. Sad Devotion to Ancient Religion.
I was gonna take that.
It's apparently a dark lager aged 1 month in a feeder, brewed with May the 4th. I'm assuming that's some sort of hop.
Mm-hmm.
Brewed for May the 4th.
Oh, I see.
It's got some sort of Star Wars reference.
Star Wars reference.
Okay.
Yes.
Whack, dude.
I've
Wars
seen
is
some
still
Star Wars,
popular?
but I don't understand the reference. But yeah, so I'll go with Prison City out of Auburn, New York. Great little city, kind of kitschy little city, but they do highly sought after beer for some Central New York guys, and yeah, so I'll go with Prison City.
Prison City.
Absolutely. That's a good pick. It's a good deep pick.
Culturally relevant right now. That's how that's popular. Prison.
Well, they're called Prison City because Auburn is known as the Prison City because they have a maximum security prison there, and the first person to ever get executed by electrocution, I believe. Was at the Auburn prison.
Nice. Bet you they have very electric beers. Anyways, Fred, you're up.
Yeah. Well, I think the next obvious choice, based off what's on the board here, is "Don't Hold Your Breath." It's fun to say. A lot of people enjoy saying it. People tell me that. Sloop. We're gonna go Sloop, the sour peach. Yeah, we're gonna continue our fruity tour to victory with Sloop.
Team Fruit.
Team Fruit.
We're gonna just call you Team Fruit. All right. So I'm a little torn here. There's still the high price, high hype beers up near the top of the list. I definitely, I think I just gotta go with Nightmare. I don't want to second guess this one. They're a fantastic brewery. Every time I get a can of it, like you're saying, they're the ones that turned me on to sours. I could never drink a sour before I had theirs, and everything is high octane but delicious and well executed. So, Drawn and Quarter Triple
High
IPA
octane.
with Lotus, Mosaic, Citra, and Galaxy hops. So that's a dream team of hops as well. I don't think that's getting a 4 or 5. That's getting a 4 or 5 on Untappd. I guarantee it.
Absolutely. I would agree.
All right, Mr. Jackson.
All right. So I'm going next to probably. I think I'm going to pick up Industrial Arts, the Spring Landscape Lager, Hellas Bach with a locally sourced ingredients. I mean, how do you dislike anything in that lineup? So yeah, I'll do Industrial Arts as my 4th pick.
You keep yoinking them on me. These are the ones I want.
Yeah, there's some nice sounding beers for the spring season on here. I'm gonna have to go. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of them, but I need to go get myself a case.
All right.
All right, Mr.
All right,
Fred.
Flying Bison. Sours are the talk of the town. Again, people are looking for drinks that feel like weather's warming up, and I think this might do it.
I love the pick. It's a great pick.
Flying Bison has consistently been executing for a long time. I probably underserved them putting them as 25th.
That's this is where Buffalo Wings come from.
Well, yeah.
Not quite.
I think Rick's got the right state of mind though. People do love these, like, especially a lot of people that don't like a lot of your traditional styles of beer. Kind of move toward the sours or the like super fruity, adjuncty beers. So you might be onto something, Rick.
Yeah.
I think my draft picks might be a month too early. I bet if we would have made these same picks next month, more so going into summer, I would be.
Could be.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing. This is a nice experiment. I think we all have different draft strategies, so we'll see. We'll see generally where the at least the rating community is feeling for beers.
Obviously, in line with my choices. I don't know why that's hard to understand.
I see. Everyone's just gonna cater to that. All right, so I'm on.
Yes, sir.
I love Finback. It's cat themed. I love cats. I love double IPAs. I love juicy hops. How can you go wrong with the Finback Cattails double IPA with Citra and Kawato hops?
How can you go wrong?
Can't.
Citra.
That's another one I might be able to find at Bottle Rocket Beer Reserve. So
I think Citra is one of my vines that's out front.
no shit, you're growing Citra?
I think so.
Yeah. For all the listeners that don't know, Rick's been trying to get some hops going in the front yard for a few years now.
I think they might be kicking the bucket. I don't think they came back this year. That front lawn was too compacted, and I should have moved them last year. But we'll see. It's still a little cold out. They might still pop up. So
Nice. Well, we're taking up Jake's time.
It takes a few years, right? Oh, I picked mine. I already picked mine. Finback.
You're going with Finback 100%?
Finback 100%. That's my pick.
All right.
Mr. Jackson. Now it's dwindling down.
It is. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get on the clock here, and I'm gonna play this out for a little bit. We're getting to the lower seeds. You know, I already had a few
The audience is
Actually, you know what? I think I'm all set.
they're shook.
Okay. Oh,
I mean, I'm going to go ahead with one of
In
the
a
higher
gas.
seeds that's left. Southern Tier Brewery,
Ooh.
Strawberry Dreams Milkshake IPA with strawberry. It's a seasonal beer. I just, you know, the kids, the moms, the dads, the uncles, the cousins, everybody loves milkshake IPAs these days. So I think that's one that's going to get a pretty, hopefully, high rating on tap. So
Milkshakes.
Well, you punch in a bunch of lactose sugar, and you don't have to taste all the bitterness. So
well, that's right.
win-win.
Yeah, you know, you have a hot bill a mile long, but it's going to be canceled out by all that, all the milk sugar, the lactose, all that good stuff. So,
And it's brewed with strawberry too, so that actually does sound really delicious. I might have to go out and find myself a can of that as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find myself a can of all of these. So I mean, don't mind me. I might just take off halfway through this draft and go buy a case.
You might have a problem,
there we
sir.
go. Yeah. All right, Ricky.
Anyways, Mr. Fred, you're on the clock.
Wow,
Yes, sir.
Why? This is a lot of pressure, guys. A lot of pressure.
Come on, let's go.
You know, I think I'm gonna go with the Lake Placid Ruby Red IPA. It's clear, light, and amber in color. Again with that Citra Continental and Ruby Red extract. So the Citra will be good.
Yeah, and I was really happy to put that on the list because, like I was saying earlier, with Jenny always releasing the Ruby Red Kolsch too late, I thought, well, you know, there's another Ruby Red beer. That's going to be a nice place filler.
You're seeing a lot of Ruby Red and just grapefruit flavored seltzers in the market right now. I feel like they're moving. So I'm feeling like there's going to be some taste for the grapefruit again. This is like a 2010 taste coming back. I feel like.
Why not? Very versatile. You can put it in a lot of different things. I'm for it. Mr. Zachary, where you at? You're on the clock.
Alrighty. So I think I am going to go with 12 Gates Seed Spitter Watermelon Kolsch. I really wanted to go with the homies at
Another deep dive.
at Racket River Brewing. But I didn't want to do an NE IPA necessarily. I think I'm kind of headed in the direction that Rick's at with, you know, a nice, easy drinking, kind of fruity.
Get off my strat.
Springtime summer beer. So yeah, I know Racket River right now because we have a Connect there is working on a watermelon Kolsch, but I think that is, you know, kind of one of those things that A, sounds delicious, and B, is just a great slammable summer beer. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 12 Gates.
Bring it with you wherever you go.
That's right.
On the links, on the boat,
That's right.
All right.
playing with the kids in the backyard, doing whatever.
I feel you.
This is back to me.
Back to you.
You know, I think we're doing a bit of a disservice to Racket River because that sounds fantastic. That new IPA they just released.
Did I get
Third of
skipped?
their Oh, yes, you did. Sorry. Go ahead. I jumped you. Classic.
No, Jake, you're up.
Oh.
No, because he's after you.
Well, I only have 4 beers for you. I have 6 for me, and I have 5 for Ricky.
Oh, so I skipped myself. Okay.
Yeah. So you go ahead,
Alright,
and then Rick can go.
Okay. This is what happens when I play board games. I just lose my
That's okay.
Train of thought.
That's okay.
You know, we're just here
doing
having
our best to
fun.
figure this out. Yeah.
We're trying. Counting's hard.
Counting's very hard. So Jake, go ahead, and you're on the clock, buddy.
I failed kindergarten.
He
guys,
counted
you
to
know?
60 seconds in
Dramatic.
his fucking head as his first pick, dude.
Well, now that the pressure's on, I already chatted away 30 seconds of my clock. I'm going with the Racket River. New England IPA number 3, Dank and Tropical. Double dry hopped.
Love it.
Ooh.
I'm taking it. That sounds fucking
Crazy.
fantastic.
Crazy picks.
Love it. All
Tell her
right.
Connect to send me a can.
All right, Rick.
All right.
Next, buddy.
All right. I've been holding on to this one. I have a good feeling about it. I'm going to go with Big Ditch the Day Burner. It's a seasonal
Nice.
beer. Session
I was
IPA.
eyeing
my
that one.
sleeper.
All right, I feel like it's gonna ride the same trajectory as Fat Tire did for the summer, for like a few years ago, where it's like the dad beer, the adventurous dad beer. Oh, Big Ditch.
Yeah.
All right, the Day
That's
Burner.
fair.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that is the sessionable version of the hay burner. Which
Yeah.
is either famous or notorious in Buffalo, depending on where you're coming from, because they have it at every event. And it's like 7.5%, and it's really crushable in its regular form, and it just makes everybody black out whenever you go out
Yes, sir.
in Buffalo. So I guess the day burner had to be done, and I'm already seeing a lot of positive reviews and a lot of the beer sites for it. So
A lot of dads
I
gonna
was
have
saving
fun.
that for late.
A lot of dads out there crushing it.
The dad beer, the dad burner.
Mhm. It's the dad burner.
Well, all right,
Let's see,
Jake.
it's actually-
Nope, actually, you're going to skip ahead of me. You're going to go up next. That way we can all be on the same page for the last round.
Wow, that's
Oh, this is the last round.
That's
oh, man.
awfully friendly.
No,
I
no.
lost track where we're
Nope, this is pick 6 for you, and then I'll start
Okay.
the last round after you pick.
is the last round
Roll
like
on,
double
roll.
Jeopardy? Is it like?
No, but it's important, God damn it.
Yes, that's when you get your sleepers. That's when you get you guys that develop.
Mm.
So we're getting to the later rounds. This is when you don't necessarily go for the big names. This is when you go for the ones that fly under the radar, ones that you might not think about right in the forefront, but quietly have a lot of talent. I'm going to sneak up on teams, sneak up on Zach and Fred, and destroy them in this fantasy beer league. So,
Mhm. What do you got here, dude?
This is a tough one. This is really a tough one, you know.
It's
I
not your
think-
last pick, though. You still have one
think-
remaining after this.
True. I think we can go with the 3 heads. Honey Smuggler. No, I don't want that. Honey never works out when you brew it in beer. I'm passing. I'm gonna go with the Middle Ages, so you guys don't steal up all the fruity ones. Raz jamming, wheat beer brew with raspberries. That's
Honey
my kind of
never
thing.
goes over.
Everybody doesn't like the sours. Everybody likes a little fruit in their beer.
Yeah.
So a wheat beer with fruit is going to be much more appealing to a lot more people.
Awesome. All right, so this is going to be my last pick for the night. I'm going to go with the Rohrbach Rattle On Lemon Radler. I love a lemon radler. That's just like kind of one of the perfect summer beers. Boulevard Brewing Company, which I don't know if they're New York or not, they did a lemon ginger radler that was just out of this world, and I haven't seen it in a while. But man, I really love that beer.
Sounds good.
So I'm hoping that will be a deep pick for my last one, and yeah, Rohrbach Lemon Radler.
Rohrbach Lemon Radler.
All right.
Boulevard is from Missouri.
Oh, okay.
You get them up around here quite a bit.
Oh yeah, you see all sorts of stuff, and they did a watermelon one, I think, too. After the lemon one, lemon ginger one, and it was very good.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right, Ricky, this is your last pick as well. So, what are you thinking, pal?
Make it count.
All right.
Pressure's
Here we
on.
go. Easy.
Don't fuck it up.
I can't believe it hasn't been picked yet. Saranac, the Clouded Dream Hazy IPA with, again, our friend Citra, Galaxy, and Mosaic.
Yes. Yeah,
Nice.
that sounds really good. That sounds really good.
Saranac's been doing some pretty cool stuff.
You can't go
They're
wrong
really
with
great.
Saranac, dude. They don't
You
fuck
really
up.
can't. Nope. You can't go wrong with them. And then I guess we'll move right on to Jake. What's your last pick, buddy?
This is the last pick. What do they call? Who's the last pick in the draft? What do they always call him? Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr.
Mr.
Irrelevant.
I've never heard that. but
Oh yeah, it's the meanest thing. Well, because
yeah,
the last
I like
pick-
it.
yeah.
they work out like 0.1% of the time. But this time, we have an all-star lineup of beers from all over the state: Central New York, Southern New York, down by the city, Western New York.
No, stop
Southern
flattering them. They're all losers. They didn't get picked.
They're all winners in my heart because I've spent the majority of what I'm supposed to be saving for my retirement on it. So I've got 10 seconds. Shit. I didn't think at all about what I was picking.
Let's
I'm
go.
going with the Berry
Predictable.
Acorn. Aren't you glad I didn't say coriander?
Predictable.
There
Coriander's,
You know,
there
we
goes
haven't
the
picked-
timer.
coriander needs to burn in hell. That doesn't belong in beer. Get it out of here.
It works well when you execute it properly. It can be overwhelming.
No.
You know, well, it's Mr. Irrelevant pick. It's not the one you necessarily expect to be the cream of the crop. Not the big name.
Brooklyn. I mean, dude is sitting right there.
I think you have a team of all sours, though, Fred. All sours and fruit beers. And then the session IPA.
It's a strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so I can go through and read what everybody picked.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I kind of forgot which ones I picked.
So Jake's got number 1 pick was Hudson Valley, Other Half, Nightmare, Finback, Racket River, Middle Ages, and Buried Acorn. And if you're looking to reference these particular beers, you can find it. I think we're going to post the spreadsheet that we were kind of going off of on our Twitter. So just go there if you're looking for any of these.
Are we making the video after this or not? I don't remember.
What?
I don't know.
Never mind.
Anyhow, so yeah,
Sit on
I
the
picked,
couch, the black
my number
couch.
one.
Take your shirt off, Jake.
So
All
my number 1 pick
Please.
was Thin Man, followed by Grimm, Prison City, Industrial Arts, Southern Tier, 12 Gates, and the Rohrbach Lemon Radler. And Ricky had at number 1.
Can I
was
just
the
say
Gem-
that I'm mad? You 2 right in a row, Prison City and Industrial Arts. You took both those, so those were going to be my next
Oh,
picks.
you yoinked them right out from any.
Anyways.
That's what happens when I let Zach pick the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead, buddy. Let's hear the
Well,
winning team.
So Rick, your number 1 is Genesee Lemon Strawberry Cream Ale.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the Equilibrium Mango, Sloop Sour Peach,
Mm-hmm.
the Flying Bison, Lake Placid Ruby Red IPA, Big Ditch, and Saranac Clouded Dream Hazy IPA.
Mm-hmm. These are the everyday man beer. We got it.
Yeah,
We're gonna win.
I just kind of shot from the hip, fellas. I don't know about you guys.
No, I mean, Fred, I see the strategy
Pure strategy.
and I appreciate it. You probably picked the highest grossing beers. You're picking the beers that
Checkmate.
most of the people buy. But did you pick the beers that do the dads that pick these nice late?
The people who
fruity
rate
beers?
the beer on the site, did I read that demographic correctly? Probably not.
You know, you got to go for the neckbeards and the 25-year-old guys that
Shit.
spend their time in lines. That's my strategy. I'm going for the hype beers, the guys that check in with their phones every time they crack a beer open.
I only buy my beer from a
that's
place that
smart.
has a humidor. That's like gotta buy them from the same spot.
All right.
All right.
So
Eventful.
we have gotten through the first ever beer draft.
Torturous.
Not the first ever draft beer, but the first ever beer draft. So I guess
draft.
concluding thoughts, fellas. Anybody got anything? Jake, go ahead and start with you.
Oh, I just told you guys I had the best strategy. I picked the best beers, and I'm going to win. So I'll see you guys in a month when you buy me my case of beer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rick.
Well, since I did have the best strategy, and obviously I'm going to win, I'll let you guys know the Saranac Clouded Dreams Hazy IPA comes in a 12-pack, so if you just want to get that for me, we'll be good.
That's always great to know. To be honest, always looking for those big packs to get me through a weekday. But yeah, no, I can honestly say that I had not necessarily no strategy, but very little strategy.
Reckless, unguided.
Well, so I am an appreciator of every style of beer. I think, if I go into a tap room of a brewery or just a regular, craft beer bar, I like to see lots of styles on display. And
Show
so
me
I
your
tried to
styles.
yeah, show me all your styles. But anyway, so we will update.
Well, actually, before
Go
we
ahead.
sign off,
Yeah.
just one last thing. I wanted to mention some of these great beers that we didn't pick, and it's no disrespect.
Yeah.
Gotta have some
So
honorable
maybe have-
mentions.
Let's hang our heads in remembrance.
Let's pour one out. If I wasn't inside, I'd dump
Specifically
out a little bit of
theirs, because no one wants to drink it.
But remember, guys, tomorrow we'll have 1 hour. So I'll get the first signing, and we're going to do the free agency period. So we'll each get 2 picks that we can sign, and it'll go in reverse order. So it'll be myself, Fred, and Zach, and then we'll round out our teams of a full team of 9. and may the best beers win.
All right. Love to hear it. Other than that, we will let you know what we do with our free agency picks. We are going to give this a month to simmer, let the ratings come in for the new beers on Untapped and elsewhere. Otherwise, we will see you guys next time. That's all we got for you today. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Bill's Blitzkrieg, like and subscribe on YouTube, and visit our website at billsblitzkrieg.com. As always, if you provide us with some good material to read on air, we'll make sure to shout you out. All right, so we will see y'all next week, and go Bills.
See?
Go Bills!